Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this, the fifth fight of the evening. A lightweight fight and a fight of 3 rounds of 3 minutes. So let's meet the fighters. In the red corner, representing All Powers Gym, weighing in at 69.3 kilograms, hailing from Manchester in this, his debut fight, it's Kadeem Stewart! And it's time to meet his opponent, standing in the blue corner, representing Goldings Martial Arts, weighing in at 70.5 kilograms, hailing from Farnworth, with a fight record of 1 victory so far. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gaz Strange!
Here we go. I'm Ian M16 Butlin. I'm sat here as always with Jamie the Haymaker here. This is probably the fight of the first third of the card for me. Gaz Strange from Goldings versus Kadeem Stewart from All Powers.
Yeah, it's definitely an anticipated fight, this. 2 big lightweights again. Very tall, rangy lightweight is Kadeem Stewart.
Yep.
I think Gaz Strange sees that, and that's why he tried to close the distance.
Well, we do think this may be a bit of a striker versus grappler. Gaz with the catch wrestling. Kadeem, we know, very good striking as he goes for the takedown.
Yeah, but I mean, you say that, but obviously Gaz Strange from Gouldings, Jamie Goulding, very good kickboxer, world champion kickboxer himself. So they've got the kickboxing background there. The All Powers guys, as we know, Brendan Loughnane down there, Kay Musa, some great strikers.
Yeah, they've got a good all-round gym there.
Really have, yeah. That's a great takedown there.
That is a really
right on his head as well.
Takedown.
Landed right on the back of his neck there, Ian. That will cause some...
Yeah, and it's amazing what it can take out of you as well.
Yeah, it can really cause some damage, that. And you've got Kadeem Stewart now. Inside control, taking mount with a beautifully taking mount there up against the cage.
Very, very nice transition. Is he going to set up a submission here, or is he just going to work the strikes? Great control and balance there.
Gaz Strange will be wasting quite a lot of energy here now, trying to get up, really trying to sort of pressure out. Not really using his hips, he's doing more of a, like trying to bump him a little bit there.
Yeah, that arm, he's giving that arm up. I'm not sure that Gaz was giving that arm hoping that he'd stop punching him. Yeah,
possibly there. He was trying to sort of maybe block him. But we've got Kadeem Stewart really working on top, getting his hips very low there. Real low centre of gravity to keep him nice and tight to Gaz. And Gaz Strange, at the minute, he's struggling off his back here.
He certainly is. This is pretty one-sided.
Yeah, we've seen a lot from the All Powers gym so far over the last year, haven't we? Making some waves in the UK MMA scene.
We really haven't. I believe Brendan's away training at the moment abroad.
Yeah, he's over with Dominic Cruz over at Alliance.
They are solid shots in front of our vantage point here.
Yeah, real big shots. Tying up a little bit there, so Gaz Strange now trying to tie Kadeem Stewart up, trying to maybe stop him raining some punches down, trying to use the cage for a wall walk, but great work again from Stewart there.
It really is.
Dropping some big shots. You can hear every one of them landing, thudding. We've got a bit of a cut on the top of Gaz Strange's head as well. Yeah, it's a little bit of a slice there. I can see that right in front of us, Ian.
Yeah, right in front of our vantage point. And that is a bad cut.
Yeah, it's a really bad cut. It's at the top of the head though, so it won't cause too much problems. But Kadeem Stewart really working on that cut, dropping some big bombs onto it. And it's just
it's like he smelt blood here. He's looking for a finish.
I'm really liking the way that Kadeem Stewart's using his hips here, following everything that Gaz Strange is going to try and do. Trying to every sort of transition he tries to make, he's countering it and keeping on top, keeping that pressure on him and dropping some big shots at the same time. Great first round there for Kadeem Stewart. That was pretty much just a one-sided round. Gaz Strange just pretty much tried to hold on for that whole round.
Gaz Strange lucky he got out of that first round, to be honest. I think
yeah, just drops his gum shield there. He just needs to hold on, didn't he, for pretty much the whole round. Took some massive shots though, Ian.
Yeah, it's the damage that needs to look at. I think the referee had a look at it, so he can't be too worried. He had a look as he walked back to the corner. Gaz Strange needs a new game plan for round 2.
Yeah, I think Gaz really needs to keep this standing. He needs to keep this on his feet. We know that Gouldings are a very good kickboxing gym. With Jamie Goulding, extremely talented kickboxer. So I think he needs to get inside, because obviously Kadeem Stewart is such a big, rangy lightweight. He needs to try and get inside, maybe a bit of a elusive movement in and out, and try and work him like that. Try not to maybe stand and trade too much, but try and get inside, in and out every time. Kane Musa there in the corner. Kane Musa back in Bama, fighting in Ireland very soon.
Yeah, I like Kane's corner as well. Nice, calm, relaxed. Giving simple instructions.
Gaz Strange looking slightly deflated there, actually.
It really does, yeah. Breathing heavy.
In that first round, he had absolutely no answers for anything that Kadeem had on the floor there.
Kadeem looked very relaxed, you see, coming out for this round.
But the thing was with Kadeem, he didn't really go for any subs, Ian.
No, he was just working the ground and pound, keeping his balance.
Nice front kick there.
So rangy, isn't he, Kadeem?
He's a double jab, got caught there.
Yep, nice uppercut.
Nice setup there for that takedown. Oh, and Gaz Strange to go for a guillotine. He's got to be careful what he does with this now, Kadeem Stewart.
He's got the guillotine in as well. There's no arms in there.
Very tough to peel someone off once they've got it nice and tight, Ian.
Kadeem's doing a good job using the cage. So he's pushing in against the cage, making it difficult for him to lean back for the guillotine. Oh, that was good work there.
Great work there from Kadeem Stewart.
Fantastic control.
Nice spiral to the ground as well there from the back. Takes side control. And I reckon he's probably going to try and work for that full mount again. He really was successful for him in the first round.
Yep, he liked it. He felt comfortable there. He got control. But there, you see, Gaz Strange gets back to guard. Kadeem needs to be careful with his head down. I think he took a groin shot there.
Yeah, I think he took one in the family jewels there.
Yep. Never pleasant. Even with a box on.
Little breather for both guys there as well.
Yep. So they'll start from the position they were in, which was basically him on the floor. Gaz on the floor, and Kadeem Stewart standing.
Gaz looking like he's having a bit of a sit down, but like I say, he's just starting from that position again, from the restart from the referee.
He does need to be careful bending over like that. The up kicks, we've seen fights stopped with up kicks.
We have indeed, but he's quite safe from that now. Into a half guard now. Good work from Kadeem there to get to that half guard. Dropping some shots to the back of the calf is Gaz Strange.
The problem with while you're hacking away with your legs like that, you're not holding the position.
Strange trying to tie one of them arms up there, be looking for an armbar there. Oh, Kadeem straight down the pipe, another big shot.
Look at that again, the range he's got from there.
Yeah, he's got to be careful getting caught in a triangle though here, as Kadeem is leaving that head very loosely forward, and that's what I think Strange is going to start looking for that maybe. Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying with the up kick. He's just he's not worrying too much about posture. I mean, obviously he's got the long limbs, but he still needs to be careful with his posture. His head's very low.
Yeah, he really is. We're back into that sort of half guard position there now. So he's locked the leg with the half guard there, keeping him tied down. Not always the best position though this Ian in MMA.
Well, I've often found that the lockdown just locks the person underneath in a position where they can be punched.
Yeah. Kadeem trying to work for that. To take that leg out, he needs to maybe raise that knee slightly, turn the knee over to the mat.
Again, I'd like to see Kadeem just clearing the head control so that he's got his head nice up and postured. I'd like to see posture from him. He's got long limbs, use the long limbs, but keep a solid back posture.
Yeah, he's got the positioning, but he's not really doing a great deal with it this round, Ian. Compared to what he did in the first round, it's a slightly different second. Don't get me wrong, Kadeem Stewart did, again, the more aggressive of the fighters, had the better of the round, but didn't do quite as much as what he did in the first round.
No, that's it. I mean, he won the round, but he seemed very content to lie with his head down and just chopping little shots. He wasn't looking for a finish.
So if you was in the corner of Strange now, obviously, possibly 2 rounds down, what would you be saying to Gas Strange if you was Jamie Goulding?
It's tough because Kadeem has got sharp strikes, but I'd like to see him try and catch one of those kicks and get the takedown in top position, or try to crash the line, get a clinch. He needs to try and get the takedown in top position for me. He's not going to win a striking game at range, and he's not winning from the bottom.
Yeah, he needs to, like I say, I totally agree with that. I think he needs to get the inside shots, elusive movement, but in all fairness, Kadeem Stewart, he's not allowing that to happen so far.
Can he back Kadeem up to the cage because he worked nicely with the uppercut? He's obviously got decent shots like that, so maybe if he could work that sort of a game.
Possibilities.
I mean, his cornermen know him better than us. They'll have given him the advice they think's best.
Third and final round here.
So far for me, Kadeem Stewart looking a very good prospect.
Oh, nice big right hand from Gas Strange there. Yep. Kadeem Stewart definitely felt that with a nice uppercut to follow. He needs to keep at that range though.
Yeah, he needs to turn it into a brawl, like we said. That's better
exactly
work.
Where he needs to be now. The dirty bombs, the dirty boxing there. The Gaz has got that. That's tight. That is really tight.
It is arm-in guillotine there, tight. His corner, like we said, they've given him the advice they think was right. They know their fighter.
It's tight, but he's got hold of the wrist. Kadeem Stewart has got hold of Gas Strange's wrist.
Well, that's his one lifeline at the moment.
Yeah.
He managed to pass the guard.
Gas Strange may gas his arms out here, but you know what? He's got to go for this, Ian.
Yeah, he certainly does. He's let go.
He's let go of it, and now he's in real trouble because Stewart's on top, and he'll just start raining bombs again in that half guard position. Can start working him now and really trying to cause some more damage to Gas Strange's face.
Yeah, well, can see now he's trying to pass to full. He wants to get to full mount. Again, a bit more content this round to keep his head down. He needs to clear those arms from his head, get posture and work those big long strikes. These chopping little shots are not going to stop the fight.
Yeah, I think he's just riding the fight out now, to be honest. Kadeem Stewart may be a little bit tired, I don't know, but he's happy to be in this position. He's being dominant, and even if he loses this round, he will probably win the fight anyway.
Oh yes, certainly 2 rounds up. I mean, that was only a little combination at the moment. Now he's dominating again. He's on top. There's a minute left. We've probably got a minute there of Gas Strange winning, a minute of Kadeem. Kadeem rides out this. He's won all 3 rounds for me.
Yeah, again, Gas Strange very explosive at the start of the second and the third round, but didn't really do much towards the end of both.
Too little, too late.
That's really it. And I think in this round, he's not even trying to hip out there. He's sort of sitting in that half guard position. It doesn't really work in MMA. It's not a great position to be in unless you're going to be going for leg locks. Then it can work very well, but you can be in a position where you look like you're being dominated, even if you're not, Ian.
That's right, yeah. And at the moment, like I say, it's just these chopping little shots, not loads of movement, but it's enough just to grind out the round.
But let's not take it away from Kadeem Stewart. What a great fight he's put on here.
Like I said earlier, I think he's a real prospect. You can see flaws in his game, but
that's what amateurs for, though, isn't it?
That's what amateurs for, exactly. And he'll polish them up. His corner will look back, and he really is a prospect.
Yeah, he definitely is. It would be nice to see if he gets a couple of submissions under his belt, maybe, because the position that he's been in, he could maybe go for a couple of submissions in his next amateur fight. But it's all great experience, and I'd say he's definitely got the victory there. But we'll pass it over to the judges to render their decision.
Fighters to the center of the cage, please. Fighters to the center of the cage. And before we do any announcing, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time to show your respect for the 2 fighters in the cage. They're giving everything, absolutely everything there. And the verdict is in. And the winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, it's Kadeem Stewart! And of course, credit must go to his opponent, Gas Strange, as well. A superb fight there.